All right, today
we're building cars today.
Today we're going to fit cross-country intercooler, fresh from the other side of the world because we're in Melbourne. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll get. What are you doing?
We got a problem down there, or
that's private.
yeah.
No one's allowed to say that.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get into it and get it done. All right, right.
Yeah. Going to be cutting holes in the bonnet.
Cutting holes.
Yeah, putting in a scoop. Yeah, I reckon we should have gone Land Cruiser scoop. I'm doing that at the Hilux.
She's a Ford, mate. Maverick.
Yeah.
GQ Patrol Maverick. Ford.
Oh, can't put Toyota on the map.
Let's go. All right, so we just set the cooler on there for now because what I've done is I bought a catch can because I don't want any oil going into the intercooler. So I'd rather catch it in this and then I could just drain it out and put it back in the motor. So a reason why I've put it on there is because I need to see how much room I have, where I can locate it, and the best way to do that is to see how much room I have after the cooler's on.
So we're chucking the catch can on and there is limited room inside the motor. So we've got a little bracket here, going to be bolting this in just up in here, and then that'll be sitting in here, out of the way, nice and up in here. Then we can fit this frame up in the front end, start marking out some holes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Will's just come back from his nap. He's our cameraman. Anyway, so in this kit, they give you like a universal style hose, so it's going to be longer than what you need. They designed that to cut it down because every turbo setup is different, obviously. So with this one, we've actually got extra hoses because we don't need them, but it'll be this one hose and we'll chop it down the suit.
Just here, we're slicing little bit by little bit. We've cut little bits off this bit by bit, and this still needs to come up a bit, but just chopping off little bits and then test fit it, chop another little bit, test fit it. Otherwise, you'll end up cutting your piece too short, then you're done. There's no reversing. You can't add on short material unless it's metal, then you can weld it. But then you got a metal finish. Takes time. What are you doing here?
Oh, just trying to do this hose clamp up because we've cut it too short.
Oh.
Cut it like, well, I think everyone knows what doing up a hose clamp looks like.
Oh, gross.
Oh, and he breathes it
Straight
out.
in my mouth.
He breathes it out too, like
right. But might have to
he breathes it like.
Yeah.
You put this hose clamp on the wrong side.
See? Problem solver.
What are you
I'm solving problems.
Mate, you're solving.
Nah, flip it round, flip it round. Yeah, I'm lifting up.
It's got to go down.
No. Yeah, look.
What are you talking, mate?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Trust me.
It's going to hit the manifold. That's why.
Yeah, it's metal clip.
No, it's got to go further down.
Nah.
Yes, it's not going to hold anything there. It's got to go further down. Give me this so I can metal shape it.
Metal shape the pipe, man. Anthony just busted a hole in his hose.
Someone did the hose clamp the wrong way.
Just cut it off completely out and then...
Have a look at this guy.
Yeah. I'll just send it. I know what I'm doing. Let's take the bonnet off and cut it. 10 mil. If you got a 10 mil, let's take the bonnet off.
Oh, no, that's the other side.
Yeah,
okay.
this goes in here.
Yeah. No, that's for the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just leave that there.
This guy.
You're like it's a drain.
Take the bonnet off and we'll cut this out. Anyway.
Get a textile market.
To make it really nice, you actually need to weld a little bracket in on here, which we're going to do later, but at the moment, Anthony needs to get home. So, because Anthony needs to get back before 3 a.m. tonight, we're going to cut it, fit the scoop up, And then we're gonna weld these bits, pretty it up, make it
But-
nice later.
Oh, look how sexy it's looking. Look at it. Freaking awesome.
You know what else you've got to do? Pretty much not put that cover back on.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, see.
it's staying like that. All right, so what we're doing here is, to make the fan work, we need to run to ignition power. So I'm just gonna steal a bit of power from the wiper motor, which comes on with ignition power. So let's run ignition power to there, hook up my earth, hook up my battery, and when I put the ignition on, the fan will suck.
Got to bolt this up.
Yeah.
Cut the frame out. Going to put some sticky pads on the center where the cooler is. Shut the bonnet, stick on there, and mark out our hole from there. What I'm doing here, just getting a bit of tape out. These are little blocks is marking off where the hole is, where we need to seal. Close the bonnet, these have touched. And then this tape here is just making a straight line where we can cut and put that seal on.
All right, so in the kit, they give you a rubber seal. So you put this on your bonnet and that will seal against the intercooler to stop dust and whatever. So it just gives it a full seal because the thermo fan under the intercooler is actually drawing air in. And you want it to be able to just fully suck the air exactly where it needs it.
These here, square hole. So these have been cut here to fit properly, and then a bead of silicone up that edge to just seal off the corners as well. Just so it seals nice. Otherwise, it's got a curve and you'll miss a section and won't seal properly because the top of the cooler is square.
All right, we're done. Jesus. There's the scoop.
She's looking pretty.
She's looking good. Don't mind the finger marks all over the bonnet, but we'll get into it. So that's the scoop. I'll give you a sneak peek of what's going on in here. Look at that. She's on, all plumbed up. Down the side there, we did the oil catch can. We mounted it on the side of the brackets for the cooler. Yeah, it's come up $1 million. It's come up so good.
It's pretty good. It's a nice, easy kit to fit too.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
kit.
it makes it flow.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm not just saying because I bought one, but that kit just went together. So I definitely recommend cross country for your intercooler, 100%.
We've even got spare parts left over.
Yeah, they give you enough bends to where, depending on your turbo, it'll pretty much fit all. So we got a couple bends left over because we didn't need them, but it's good to know if I ever change the turbo and the bends are off, I've got other bends. So it's good.
Ready to roll.
Ready to rock.
So, if you enjoy the videos,
Yeah, if you
give
enjoy
us a follow and a like.
That's right.
Yeah, be pretty good because
Follow
yeah.
and subscribe.
We need to buy some materials. We've got some sick stuff to build.
Yeah, so next is going to be a bit of a big one. I think the tray or something.
Do the tray.
Yeah, do the tray on the Hilux. But yeah, for the Maverick, this will do for now, and then we'll get back onto it after we do the Hilux, I think. All right, guys, it's obviously the next day and we're here in the middle of the park. So I just wanted to touch base on the motor upgrades. So the intercooler's been pretty awesome. It's holding boost way better now. Heaps cooler too. My EGTs are real low. So that's really beneficial having this. And it looks freaking awesome as well. But yeah, the catch can's working all right. I mean, so that catch can there, I just went to Super Cheap Auto. And I tell you what, for us adapting it to the kit, it looks kind of cool. So I've just done an in, so oil's just going in, and I haven't done an out. So what I'm going to do is just keep an eye on the level, and I'll just drain it when we need to, and that's about it. But yeah, it's better than blowing oil into the intake and then into the cooler, and that's the last thing I want to do is put oil in the intercooler. So yeah, with the cross-country cooler kits, it's awesome how the brackets, they all just fit. So it literally bolts with your radiator. So there's no drilling holes, nothing like that. And then it clamps onto the back of your firewall. So the best thing about this kit is we actually didn't have to drill a hole in the car, nothing. Everything just bolted on, which was awesome. The cooler as well, with the adjustment on the cooler, to adjust with your seal, the cooler can actually adjust up and down. So you can get that really tight if you want to. Yeah, the piping work, like I said, just fit, everything fit. They give you enough bands and enough rubber to play around with it, to manipulate it. So it worked out, yeah, just worked out awesome. It went on good. I recommend cross-country coolers to anyone now that I've had it and put it on. And the finish is awesome. It's nice and shiny. The welds are beautiful. And for us looking at welds, because what we do, being a fabrication shop and all that, yeah, welds is a big thing, and that's freaking awesome if you ask me, and it looks cool. But yeah, enough about my engine bay. Let's get on to what happened today. Alrighty, so today we went to CRG in Carrum Downs. They're a vinyl wrap place. They do signs and stuff. They do trucks, cars, jet skis, boats, pretty much whatever you want. And I asked him to do some logos on my rig, and he's hooked me up. Have a look. All right, so one more thing I'm going to do. It's a bit of a promo thing. I got these little Adaddy 4x4 stickers, right? And what I'm going to do is, if you spot me in traffic or you see me driving past, snap a photo, tag my Instagram page. So tag it in your story and I'll reshare it. And if you do that, I'll send you one of these in the mail. Okay, so that wraps up this episode pretty much. So we did the cooler setup last night. That was a bit of a mission, but we got it done. Cut a hole in my bonnet, which was scary as. We got the rig sign written. Yeah, so it's all coming together. But yeah, that wraps up for this week. Don't forget, if you see me around, snap a photo, go to my Instagram, post it on your story, and I will send you one of these bad boys. Next time, just like and share, do all that kind of stuff. Let's go.